Hi, welcome to your Unit 2 Lesson 1 homework help video. I'm just going to kind of help you remember some of the rules that we talked about in class today for these reflections. So question number 1, you're doing a series of reflections to the point -5, 3. So you're going to start out by graphing that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And so you plot that point right here. And now, after that, so that's your initial point, you have to remember what to do with each of these reflections. Reflecting in the x-axis, we wrote down a rule for that today. That is negate the y, and then you're going to replot it. The rule for reflecting in the y is negate x. The rule for reflecting in y equals x is switch the x and the y. So you're going to switch the order of the coordinates, keeping in mind that this is x and that's y. All right, so those three are things that we talked about today in class. For the next two, D and E, it's a little bit harder because there's no given rule for those two, so you'll just have to graph them. You need to know that the line x equals -1 will go through the x-axis at -1, and it will be a completely vertical line. Y equals 2 goes through the y-axis at 2, and it will be a horizontal line. So I'm going to help you with D, and then you're going to do E on your own. So if I'm going to do a reflection over the line x equals -1, I would start out by taking a look at what that looks like. So over here, x equals -1 is going to be this line. If I'm going to do a reflection over this line, x equals -1, I'm going to say how far is this point from this line? It is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 units in the opposite direction, and there's my new point. That new point is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the point 3, 3. Okay, so you can do that similarly with y equals 2. That's just going to be a horizontal line at y equals 2 going straight across, and then you'll reflect it down. And in question number 2, you are graphing triangle ABC. I'm not going to graph it for you. And then you just need to reflect over the x, which we already said was just negate each y value. Keeping in mind that the y value is the second value in each ordered pair. Okay, go ahead and give that a try, and I'll see you tomorrow.